Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today we have the new units. Finally, the info on the new units that are coming out on Monday night for me. We are going to be taking a look at their animations and kits, so let's just get right into those animations, and I will be right back with those kits.
大怪盗の必殺技全部叩き込んでやる。エクストリームアナトミー。何もかもいただいたぜ。わらわの加護を求める。少しばかり手を貸してやる。さあ我が前に消えずスケアリークイーン。良い眺めじゃ。たくさん苦しんでよ。その絶望した顔が大好きだからさ。美味しいバイター。次は誰と遊ぼうかな。世のボス風穴を開ける槍さ。道理をうせる。パラドックスピアス。勝負はついたね。
So we're gonna get started with Luminous first. They started with Rimuru first, but I'm just gonna do Luminous because she's the protection character. We'll start with her. And we are going to go ahead and get started with her protection skill. Increases Visions of Khalis and Octogram Demon Lord Force character's attack until the end of battle by 12%. Unlimited, so every time you activate her, she's going to go ahead and do that. And then increases all allies' synergy rate by 100%. We'll be talking about that later, probably in another video, excuse me. Increases Soul Divine Protection skill point increase until the end of battle by 100%, up to 500, which is really good. The Watermelon does that. The reason it's really good for Watermelon, though, is because she also increases the skill point cap by 100, or by, not by 100, by like, what, 40? Is it 40? She increases it by 40 each time you activate her. So you would think that not having that as a part of her protection skill would not be as good, because you'd be running out of skill points. So it wouldn't be running out of skill points, but you wouldn't be able to use your skills after a while anyway. However, her regular Divine Protection has that covered. So she gives her forces the 60% damage and the attack and defense by 25%. I don't know why the word attack. I had to scrap a whole fucking take of this because I couldn't say the word attack for like 8 whole seconds. Like 5 different times. It wasn't even like it was once. It was like 5 or 6 different times. I just paused for like 10 seconds because I couldn't say the word attack. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me today. But it does say this. At the beginning of each turn from turn 2 onward, increases skill cost limit by 50 until the end of battle. So you don't even have to activate her. She just does that. Like she's just doing that at the end of every turn after turn 2. So it's actually really fucking good. So I would say Luminous is definitely a character you want to try and get your hands on, because she's going to be useful for a lot of blue teams to come. She is definitely the new replacement to the water. That Watermelon, that Summer Memories Melon. She's definitely the new replacement for her. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Rimuru Tempest. You knew we were going to get a Rimuru for the anniversary, and here he is. So, Nat, what the hell? So his first skill changes all Soul of Divine Protection into Soul of Unity, which is basically just an all-in-one orb that I could talk about in this video, because it's really, there's not much to it. It's just an all-in-one orb. It's blue, green, and orange together. And you get all of the effects, and you can use them all regardless of what character they're attached to. That's what the Soul of Unity is. I'll probably put a screenshot of it up here somewhere. It's just that. It's actually not all that special, but it is a new aspect to the game. So he changes his Soul of Divine Protection into Soul of Unity, or all Soul of Divine Protection into Soul of Unity, and then increases all gauge increases for all souls by 10%. So pretty good skill. Pretty damn good skill. And then he changes all of his own Soul of Divine Protection, or all of his own souls into Soul of Divine Protection. I can't, because the word soul is written here so many goddamn times. My brain is just like cutting it out of my eyes. Increases all Soul Divine Protection gauges by 10% one turn. Pretty standard. Then he's got an AoE EX ult, which we saw earlier. Rimuru is pretty good. I mean, he looks like he's going to be a decent support for this blue team. He's going to be able to do the orb changes that you need him to do, and yeah, he seems to be pretty standard. Like, it's nothing really that special about him, but I mean, he does have the whole Soul of Unity thing now. But I mean, other than that, he's just a basic orb changer. But teams need orb changers, so definitely go after him. Next, we have Violet. Violet just off rip. Just 100% magic attack for one turn. Right then. I mean, that skill is probably going to cost you like 65 points. Actually, no, because the max it's already maxed out. So, yeah, that's just 80 points just off rip. So that's definitely something you're only using for a one-turn nuke. And then changes all Soul of Secrets, or changes 2 Soul of Secrets, and 1 Soul of Skill into Soul of Divine Protection. So a 2 and 1 to 3, which is pretty good. Another orb change, high attack buff on that nuke turn, and then she has the single target ult, so she'll probably be the one you're nuking with. So again, like a pretty standard kit, nothing crazy going on here. I mean, 100%. It's kind of crazy, but for the cost, it better be 100. It's pretty standard, pretty standard thing we've got going on here. If we're being honest with ourselves, let's go ahead and take a look at the free-to-play protection character, the other Rimuru. And yes, that's a Rimuru right there. Watch the trailer. If you're confused, watch the trailer. Increases all Soul of Synergy. Increases all ally synergy rate. I can't fucking read. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, don't blame me. Increases all allies synergy rate by 100% for one turn, and then increases skill cost limit until the end of battle by 20. And increases Soul of Divine Protection skill point increase to the end of the battle by 30% to a max of 300. And then increases damage done by the fucking, whatever. I can tell you, for one thing, this free-to-play protection character is, I want to say, 150 times better than Rigurd was. Like, I don't think this is comparable at all. I'd even argue that he's fucking better than Albus. And Albus gives you vengeance, so like, this protector is actually decent. It might be the first actually good 4-star protector in a long fucking time. And then we have our monthly free-to-play unit, which is just the new enemy they've been shoving at us in story mode right now. So she's gonna decrease all enemies' magic attack resistance by 60% for one turn. It's expensive, but you tie that with Violet's 100% magic attack. That's a 160% buff just off 2 skills. So, and then changes 2 Soul of Skill into Soul of Divine Protection with a 20% gauge increase. And then she also has a single target ult, which we saw that apparently gives the allies guard penetration. I didn't even look at what the secondary effects on the other ults were. But those are the new characters. As I mentioned earlier, the Soul of Unity, that is just an all-in-one orb that's being added. And then this whole synergy thing, we will talk about in a bit more detail later on. But I will be summoning for these characters when they drop on Monday night. We'll be doing about 10. I should be live streaming it, unless I can't for whatever reason. If that's the case, then I'll end up doing a regular video of it. But either way, it will be around 10,000 crystals that we're gonna hop into the banner with, and see what we get. I'll be fucked if I spend 10,000 crystals and don't get at least one copy of each. I mean, I could pity one if shit really goes bad, but I'd rather not. Raphael's banner treated me terribly, so I mean, it started out good because I got Velzard quickly, and then I had to pity Raphael. So let's not relive that, please. Let me just hop into this banner, spend like 3,000 crystals, and get the fuck out, please. But let me know if you guys are summoning. Let me know what you guys think about the kits. Let me know what you guys would change about them. If you enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that join button if you can, it really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.